Doody doo, doody doo.
Spicy energy drink. I'm sure it'll wake you up.
What's up, cereal bowls? It's your favorite crazy cereal, Insaneapplejackz, and we're here once again on the YouTube side of things. And we're back with some Genshin Impact. Today we are doing some more of the quest lines that we were doing last time because, as you know, we got locked out of the event that we were trying to do, but at the same time, we progressed story. It's just we kind of got preoccupied in what we were doing and didn't keep to our word with continuing story as often as we should have.
Me so sleepy.
Do. Oh, about I just accidentally killed my tweet. I had it all set up and ready to go, but I guess I gotta take like half a second to redo that. Do. But hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully you guys are ready for this session of Genshin. As what, it's been a week or two now at this point. Maybe just a soft week at this point. But I am hyped to continue with actual mainline story, and depending on where we get tonight and how things go tomorrow, I might do event last second, but if not, we set ourselves up for the next event, which is already out, which I guess I'll look at that real quick once I get this tweet reset.
Are you tired? Try my new spicy energy drink.
But Barbara,
I'm sure it'll wake you up.
we're not tired. Stream just started.
Special yakitori for sale. Come and try some.
The special yakitori, I want to try some of that.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
This is why I used to super copy and paste all of my tweets as like a prerequisite, just in case the tab closed out. But you can't always do that, because when you have to copy the link over, and you gotta wait till the stream starts to copy the link over, it's like, oh, yeah, yeah. So about that. But I think we're good. It might not be as extravagant as the first tweet, but tis what it is. Do. And then just copy things over for the Discord real quick, so Discord homies can come hang.
For sale. Come and try some.
Which, if you guys aren't already in the Discord, you should definitely take the opportunity to join it. We do other kinds of hangouts and chills in between the streams, both on the YouTube and Twitch side of things. Which, you know, also if you're not checking out the Twitch side of things, you should totally check that out. But we got done with our frivolous shilling, and we are fully here now. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. I say that, and I thought about one more place to quick post.
All this standing around is making me so sleepy.
I feel you, Barbs. I'll get us moving in just 1 second. This is what happens when your tweet breaks, but hey, tis what it is. All right, for real this time. So the mission that we have to do is actually a sidetrack from main story first, because Miss Ayaka has requested us to do something, as stated by the title of today's stream. So yeah, Um, at Ayaka's request, you and Paimon accompany her to prepare gifts necessary for uh, Tsubaki. So that is what's first on the chopping board, and then we have to mess with Fireworks Girl, which love Fireworks Girl. She has good personality. Oh, I guess I said I was going to look at the newest event real quick, which this is Shadow of the Ancients with 8 days on the board. Catherine of the Adventurers Guild seems to be having trouble dealing with a certain investigation commission. Helping her might just come with its benefits. So it looks like it offers primo gems and blues of all the books, which that's pretty neat. I'm assuming we're gonna have to fight old machines for that as well, though.
Water from the hot springs has magical powers to heal your bodies.
Magical powers from the hot springs.
This must be.
What is it, Ayaka?
It's a festival promotion.
You gotta love how hard she was staring and focusing on it. You felt like it was gonna be something deep, and then Paimon's just like, it's a festival promotion. I'm not from here, but I know what these are.
Hey, speaking of, we haven't been anywhere fun since we arrived in Inazuma.
Did you want to go, Ayaka? Also, funny that they're like, all right, the story's getting a little too serious. Let's take a quick break real quick. Let's do a quick detour.
No, what made you think that? Festivals are a common occurrence here in Inazuma. We in the Yashiro Commission are very well acquainted with these sorts of customs.
Why did you have such a hard pause moment then when it came to, oh yo, what is this? Because if they were that common of an occurrence, but I guess just because they're a common occurrence doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to them frequently. It just means that they happen commonly. But, I guess.
Each season brings its own festival, and each festival in turn brings a fresh challenge to the task of maintaining public order.
Okay. So, 4 festivals, maybe? Question mark? Oh, a YouTube stream. What's up, Ghost Flame? I think I just caught you, over in Fist, right? How are you doing, dude? Also, thank you so much for coming through. Yeah, I do Genshin streams over on YouTube, and then I do pretty much everything else on Twitch. There's a few other things I do on here, but I like to separate the mobile games that I play from mainline content because I enjoy them both, but I just like to shine a different light on them. Hopefully you're doing well, dude. Boop-a-doo-doo.
So, while festivals are undoubtedly joyous and lively occasions, for us, they are also a cause for concern.
I could see that though, because being a hierarchy or like a person that's on a council of sorts in a place that's having a festival, it's like, oh yo, festival is cool and all, but I got all this shit I gotta worry about. I gotta make sure this is getting handled. I gotta make sure that's getting handled, and it just becomes a whole hassle for you. Like, you might enjoy the festival, but it wasn't all smooth sailing. You eventually, whenever come back to streaming, plan to switch completely over to YouTube. That's fair. Which might be cool, really, with some of the upgrades to the infrastructure that they announced. Did you get to see any of that stuff? Is this the channel that you do your YouTube stuff on, by the way? And what kind of YouTube stuff do you do?
Oh, my apologies. I should stop thinking about work. This is hardly relevant to the matter at hand. this store here is the place I wanted to visit.
I mean, it's not irrelevant to the situation. Like, it is and it isn't, but this is a mission meant for us to kind of relax, taking a breather. And on one hand, that tears down some of what we're trying to do here, but on another hand, we're talking about the festival, which we thought would bring you some relaxation, and you're giving us some insight to the land and possibly information as to whether or not we should actually go. Oh, cool. New infrastructure? No, I haven't heard of that. So they're basically adding a feature where people can start doing like raids, essentially. I forget what their acronym is for it because it's different than raiding. Well, it's a different name, but it's the same concept. You can basically pass your audience if you're live streaming from over here now. You can give subs. They're giving more options for chat moderation, and there's one. They're building out their clipping system, so it's catching up to some of the stuff that happens on the Twitch side. You kind of want to start recording for your YouTube shorts. Well, I feel that same here. I think it'd be fun to do. Everybody else that got into the TikTok phase really hard, and I like to watch TikToks, but I did Vine for a bit, and I enjoyed doing Vine. I just haven't got the TikTok bug. Like, I'll think of something and I'll be like, oh, that's cool, I should do that, and then my brain's like, why don't we just do a full video? So I don't know.
Oh, so you weren't checking out the promotion? Well, let's take a look inside then.
She was totally checking out that promotion. Don't let her try to fool you, Paimon. Oh yeah, I heard they were doing something like that. Wasn't sure how far along that was into becoming real. Guesstimated time for some of it is 2022. They didn't give a specific quarter, but rough guesstimations say somewhere like Q2, basically like spring. That's what I guess, like either tail end of winter or coattails of spring, like just the start of it. But who knows? They might surprise me and do it faster. They might surprise me and do it later. It's just cool to see them put more towards this end of the spectrum as far as streaming, even though like they wanted to do this, but it feels like it took a backseat to some other things. But I can't personally speak for them.
Welcome. I have all the latest styles. Please take a look.
All the latest styles of yukata and kimono. Honestly, you put a character in a yukata, just beautiful. You know, and that's how Dragalia is about to get me, because I played Dragalia Lost as well. And they have the kimono character versions of characters, and those are usually on limited packs. There's a limited pack up right now with kimono characters, and I'm just like, I really shouldn't pull. I've saved so many stones, and I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself. And then I'm just like, but kimono characters, come on now. Don't be stupid.
Oh, it's Miss Kamisato with guests from overseas. Welcome to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos. Are you here to purchase fabric or for tailored garments?
I love how she had an outburst as soon as she saw her, but once again, being the head of like a chair inside of a big organization in this land, yeah, that would kind of make you a big deal. So it's always great to see them actually show off the pop. What's up, Alpha? How are you doing, dude? What goes on with you today? It'd be nice to go to a place in, I guess it's like the same feel that like going into a place and getting a suit tailored for yourself as a dude is. I feel like it'd be nice to go get festival garments like this tailored for yourself, but it's also cool that you could just buy the stuff if you wanted to wear it yourself. Mind if I join? I'm not really doing a co-op right now. I'm just progressing story. But appreciate you for axing, and hopefully we can play at some point.
Oh, greetings to you too. I have a design here for a garment. Would you be so kind as to take a look?
Yeah, let me take a look at the, or, well, no, that's Ayaka speaking. That's my bad. Alpha, what characters do you have on your main team right now? Slash, are you pulling on the current pack?
Oh, Ayaka came prepared.
I'm a sub. Yeah, that's cool. I definitely appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it, but I need to progress some story today. You gotta come prepared. I love how the thing pops late, by the way. You gotta love how the alerts pop late sometimes. Thank you so much for subbing, my dude. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Cereal Bowl Nation, greatest nation on the internet. If you ain't know it, now you know it. Hopefully you're doing super duper, and I provide you with your vitamins and nutrients for your entertainment breakfast. I don't have many characters, but let me log in and tell you. Alright, dude. Appreciate you for sharing. Honestly, I'm not surprised somebody with her personality comes so prepared, because if you're going to enter, she put a lot of thought into this to begin with. She's like, oh, I want to provide somebody with a gift. I want to do this. I want to do that. Yeah, no, she seems like the type that has a game plan going into that, and that's why she even thought out who she wanted to help her with this. It's like, who do I seek out for this?
Let me see. This could be...
What could it be?
It could be... Oh, it's a very fine design.
There's a really interesting point in like fashion too, with like design and stuff, where it's like something seems very simple in nature, like using suits again as an example, but like the smallest key features when tailoring it will set it off and like be the difference between a fancy suit and like just some disposable suit that you put on, and when it rains the suit melts right off your skin.
Miss Kamisato, you'd like us to make a kimono following this design, yes?
That'd definitely be nice if you made the kimono following this design. You have Traveler, Aloy, Rosaria, and Sayu for mining. Nice. Double ice, so you're getting the ice bonus off of that. And then Sayu's pretty cool. Sayu being your healer in that situation. Yeah, honestly, it's pretty cool, dude.
Please, if you could.
Did you get into the game recently?
I'm honored that you'd choose Olgra textiles and kimonos for your tailoring needs. However, there is one rather difficult problem.
What's the rather difficult problem?
Based on the design, this kind of kimono would require silk made from the silk flower. The majority of Inazuma's silk is imported from Liyue Harbor, but given the current climate...
Why is it always the silk flower? Why does the silk flower always come into the conversation? Your boy trying to build silk flowers over here. And they're like, well, we need your silk flowers. We gotta get some silk flowers. Come on, give us the silk flowers. And then there's that one dude, give me your jade. And I'm like, hey, you know what? Let's go back to giving you the silk flowers. I need my jade. You've been playing for about a month. That's nice, dude. But you can only play on weekends due to studies. No, that's fair. Studying is definitely highly important. You play when you get to, and, you know, events go on for decent amounts. I say as I'm a person that always ends up doing the event last minute, but, you know, eventually you'll get what you want. As long as you're having fun with the game and you're keeping up with your studies and all of that, or keeping up with regular life.
As you well know, Inazuma is currently under a strict lockdown.
You trying to get Teapot? Hopefully you could get it soon. Teapot is a grind itself, like, once you get it, but it can definitely do some cool things. I need to actually get back to working on my Teapot, but I took a small hiatus for like the last week or so. Like I meant to get back on it, but yeah, busy days.
In all honesty, the impact on the textiles industry has been quite significant. We're struggling to import high-grade fabrics. So much of our tailoring business has been put on hold indefinitely.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't more stuff that got impacted by that. I remember when we first got here, another faction had a issue with gaining materials as well, and it was just like, well, what do you really do in a situation like that? Because I'm just saying, you're an island nation of sorts, and you're kind of just at the whim of whatever you get imported in. You only just found out about the teapot? No, that's fair. They had a event going on for the teapot for a decent period of time when they first introduced it. And I knew about that much, but I didn't do it until like maybe a month or so ago. And that being because I don't think it had any crazy amounts of functionality when it first came out. But then like in one of the updates, they gave it more functionality. So, nah. Your first pool were 2 legends. Nice. 2 4 stars or 2 5 stars?
But of course, where our customers are able to provide the fabric themselves, we can still be of service.
Okay. So what you're saying is I can get a discount as long as I can provide it myself. Yeah. Now we talking.
So you're saying we need to go and buy some silk first?
We should probably go buy some silk first.
If even Ogura Textiles and Kimonos can't get a hold of high-grade fabric, where would we buy it from?
Fear not. We happen to know a handy-dandy underground source of getting stuff. 4 stars, but Aloy is your only 5 star. Well, Traveler's a 5 star too. So you got 2 4s, 2 5s. You're doing pretty nice right now.
You could try the International Trade Association. They are a little better connected than we are. After all, the association brings together merchants from all over the world.
I mean, that would be a good place to check. The only question is, are they corrupt? Because if they're corrupt, I feel like we'd have better luck swimming across the seas ourselves to go grab this silk flower. Hell, some other dude was asking for silk flower earlier too. I just thought about that.
The only thing is their prices. They're not the cheapest. In times like these, though, we're lucky to even have an option of getting a hold of the things we want in the first place.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. Wait, Traveler's a 5 star? Yeah, Traveler's a natural 5 star.
So even just getting clothes made is an ordeal in Inazuma.
Like if you go into your character compendium or your character dictionary, your book that shows all the characters that you own and all the characters there are, Yeah, she's a natural 5.
Wait, the International Trade Association? That's Karisu's thing, right? We haven't been to Rito in a while.
We're going back.
It looks like that will be our next stop.
I guess so.
Thank you ever so much. We will be back once we've acquired the fabric.
Also, to whoever liked the video, definitely appreciate it, as it helps your boy out with getting this out to more people. So thank you so much.
Oh, in the meantime, I have one other very small request. Could you?
Could you? Wait, is she gonna ask her to make us like clothes so we don't stick out like a sore thumb? Because if Traveler gets a new outfit, that'd be dope.
Why is she being so secretive all of a sudden?
Right?
Absolutely.
Do I have Sarah? I do have Sarah.
Much obliged.
I'll show you who I have in a second.
My pleasure, Miss Kamisato. Honestly, I'm just as excited as you to see the end product. We haven't made a silk kimono for the longest time now, and this is a beautiful design.
I was gonna say I wonder what she's been using then, but the clear answer is probably a lot of cotton. A lot of cotton kimonos. And then whatever else that they could probably get on this island.
That's very kind of you. Thank you. Goodbye, Traveler Paimon. Let's try our luck at the International Trade Association.
Let us. Do. This is what I was talking about. Character archive. Yep. So I have Miss Sarah. I have the likes of Kokomi, Miss Aloy, Yanfei, Rosaria, Hutao, Ganyu, Zayan, Tortuglia, Diona, Jean, Sucrose, Chung-Yung, Noelle, Bennett, Fischl, a bunch of people. You're not too far in story. Cover your ears, dude. Damn it. I figured as much based on our conversation. But some people don't care about spoilers, some people do. That's why I'm trying to keep things vague, but also I'm playing story, so I can't really. You really want Razor?
Are you
You should be able to get him pretty decently. I don't know if you know about these, but this rotates like once. Well, it rotates once a month, and you can get one of a character as long as they're a 4-star and as long as you have enough of these, which you get those from pulling. So you go for things you want, and if you don't get it and it's a 4-star, eventually you'll be able to get it from here. I think Razor just left recently.
Try my new spicy energy drink. I'm sure it'll wake you up.
It was Razor last month. Yeah, I thought so. I think it was Razor and Amber. I kind of wish I had the extras to pull for it right now, so I could get either a Bennett. I want a Bennett. A Bennett or a Lisa. Because I do want to build both of them out at some point. So they want us to go back to Rialto. Yeah, I was like, Rialto should be right here, but I didn't see the waypoint lighting up. Do.
This is it. The International Trade Association.
I wonder how smooth this is gonna
We need
go.
to talk to Karisu, right?
Yes.
Huh. Doesn't look like he's here. Let's look around.
Okay. I guess. I was like, is it the guy that's slowly walking away from us to annoy us? Would it be the guy that's slowly walking away from us to annoy us? But no, that's the other guy. I believe he was like a trader or something. A merchant of sorts.
Look, there he is.
You're also trying to get to floor 3, chamber 3 for Zhengling. Yeah, starting out the chambers can definitely be quite nerve-wracking. I was like, let me see if that's who I think it is. The chambers themselves can be quite nerve-wracking, but, you know, the bright side is that you have time to build up for them, and they pretty much stay the same. So, I was level capped on some of them for a while, and then I didn't do it, and then I went back towards it once I got to the level that I am now, and I was just I was over leveled by so much so that I just swept the floors that I didn't have done. I need to go back and continue working on some floors, but honestly, you'll get there, dude.
Looks like we found him.
Oh yeah, this dude. Okay. I forgot to associate names with faces for some of the background characters here. It's like, which dude are we looking for from here? So we might actually get a good deal from him.
What am I gonna do?
Or not, based on the sounds of that. It sucks because you're only adventure rank 21. I mean, planned for a month though, and only on weekends. I think you're doing pretty fine, and you're in a good spot for what you've been doing.
Mr. Kurisu, are you alright?
Hopefully so.
Oh, you're Miss Ayaka from the Kamisato clan. How do you do?
Once again, it feels weird to just have her walking around in like a different territory on top of that.
Better than you, it appears.
Apparently.
Oh, and if it isn't the Traveler, I haven't seen you in a while. I take it you've been out of Rito?
It sure has been a bit. Do you have any advice? What form of advice would you like? I have a bet, I guess.
Thanks again for your help last time. The association is back in business, and it's all thanks to you.
Well, that's good. Glad that we could be helpful.
That's great, but, why were you staring into space just now? Did something bad happen?
Right? That's usually what staring into space indicates.
Well, you see,
Go on.
it's embarrassing to admit, but some of the association's goods have been stolen by vagrants.
That's not good. Just as you boys were getting back on your feet. To level up quickly or just advice in general? I'd say advice in general. And this is something I didn't take at first, but I really kind of wish I took it more so at first. Because your thought process is, I want to build everything I get at once because I like these characters. I want these characters. But honestly, build out a team with what you got, whatever you got right now. Build out yourself a team. From there, focus on that team. And while focusing on that team, try to focus in on a character at a time, which that's pretty hard in itself because some things require you to have that elemental advantage and to have that character leveled up. But honestly, if you're spending your time trying to split and do 4 characters at once, or like 20 characters, or however many characters you have at once, you're gonna run into an issue because you just don't have enough resin. And from there, you'll just keep stretching yourself trying to level up a character or a few characters at a time versus getting a character up. And honestly, when you get a character up, it becomes easier to get the rest of the characters up. So I say pick a character that you can single out from your new team that you've built and focus it up. I'll show you something in a second that is a prime example why I'm mad at myself for not taking this advice early on. But it's from playing other mobile games, and it's just like, yeah, I don't need to do that because the amount of materials I get, or I don't need to do that because that's asking to be screwed. Or you could just run around and level. And like, you could run around and level up your characters. Hell, putting on a low level character on your team while you do like your dailies, as long as one of your characters is high enough level to bang two of your characters. Let's say two of your characters are high enough level to bang out the event. Yeah, you're fine. It'll take forever, but it's something. Alright, let's see if we could get these vagrant boys.
Which goods were stolen?
Right? Watch it be the exact goods that we need.
It was a batch of high-grade silk.
Yep. That'll do it. That'll definitely get us involved. I love the intense zoom in they had on her face, and the, like, every time Ayaka is on screen, they definitely amp it up. But I feel like that was a lot of the characters in here.
We imported a big batch of silk from Liyue several years ago. It's been sitting in storage ever since.
Just like, well, no, I guess it wouldn't go bad necessarily, but I feel like the issue would be storage, because if you don't store it right, then the silk won't be workable. So yes, it goes bad, but not in like a normal sense. Because I know like there's an issue with like storage with cotton, and silk is very fragile to begin with. So I'm just sitting here looking at him like, you ordered it a few years back and you just had it in storage? Man, wait, y'all were struggling? Y'all just were sitting on a quality shipment of high-grade silk? I got questions.
Recently, we heard that clothing stores in the city have more or less sold all their silk stocks. So we figured now would be a good time to bring our batch out of storage, thinking it'd probably fetch a good price.
I mean,
But then,
very opportune time. Just also, I feel like you guys could have made a decent amount on the long run if you just been selling it all along. But hey, that's just me.
the vagrants swiped the whole batch, then disappeared into the woods. I'd report it to the authorities, but
The authorities are kind of jank, corrupt, jank.
well, as you know, they don't think much of foreign merchants like us. The
Yeah, that
Kanjo Commission don't want to give us the time of day. Honestly, you can just tell that our suffering amuses them.
sounds about right.
Well, I also take issue with aspects of the Kanjo Commission's operational methods. Please remember, Mr. Kurisu, that while you are here in Inazuma, you should be careful with your words.
Oh, I mean, she makes a good point, though. You out here in Inazuma and you talking about some, so the Kanjo Commission. The Kanjo Commission are right behind you. That's like going to the police station and saying some whack stuff.
My apologies. I had to let off some steam.
Nah, I feel you. I definitely feel you. You're being oppressed by the system and those boys running around all willy-nilly. Sometimes you just slip up. You say some stuff. It's okay.
Anyway, there doesn't seem to be much we can do ourselves to get our goods back.
I mean, that's why you made friends with the Traveler, right?
Perhaps I'm doomed to go bankrupt after all.
That's a tragic outlook on your fate.
I'm afraid I can't intervene in an official capacity, but I can still help you get your lost goods back.
Okay. So what's the difference between these two options here?
Of course, I would never. Wait, what?
I like his moment of realization. He was sitting there like, damn, so I'm kind of screwed, right? Oh, wait, what? What? Girl, you mean I'm gonna get my items back? Yeah, okay, all right. Man's had a whole 360 with it.
Huh?
Seriously?
Yes, acting in my own capacity, mind you. Even then, there is no escaping the fact that my every action and word will be seen to reflect on the Yashiro Commission and the Kamisato clan.
Okay.
I do so not without reservation, so I hope that you will treat this matter as confidential.
I feel like you have a time to make more leverage here, considering that's what you're also after, but I do feel like she's handling it better, and it shows her character by her not taking this opportunity to gain leverage out of it. So, honestly, Ayaka, great person.
That aside, as I'm sure you're aware, I'm afraid that I won't always be able to help you in such circumstances.
Which, that's fair.
Given your position and that of the International Trade Association, please try to exercise more caution in the future. You do not want to incur further unnecessary losses.
Do I feel like that is kind of salt to the wound? Salt to the wound. Because my boy's just sitting there like, I didn't mean to lose it in the first place. You know, they were just vagrants. They kind of came in and they slid in and stole all my goods.
We will. We certainly will.
That's good, dude.
But, are you sure this isn't gonna cause any issues for you?
For you.
What if someone high up in the Kanjo Commission sees what you're doing and doesn't like it? You're a highly respected member of society. Surely putting your neck on the line for small-timers like me can't be worth the risk.
I mean, it's worth it enough, I guess.
Very humorous. Let's not forget that I am the eldest daughter of the Kamisato clan. I would be very surprised indeed if anybody in the Kanjo Commission felt that I was accountable to them for my actions.
Ooh. Ooh. Also, the wide eyes right there with the under angle. Perfection. But, yo, the fact that she just threw the whole power around right there. She's like, let me show y'all that what I can really do. How do you get to the island's bottom of the map? You gotta do story progression. Wait, which island bottom of the map?
Whoa, that sent shivers down Paimon's spine. Does everyone from a powerful clan talk like that?
I mean, I hope they all talk like that. Though, you know, if they don't, that just makes Ayaka even more smooth.
Mr. Kurisu, I need to know the exact time and location of the theft, and anything that stood out about the perpetrator's appearance.
I like how we're going detective mode again. This whole island is just nothing but detectives.
Thank you so much. Let's see, it was 2 hours ago now, over at the,
I'll check in 1 second with you. Kurisu explains the
Everyone,
whereabouts.
Please follow me to the scene of the crime.
Let's
The investigation starts there.
All
go.
right, off we go.
Hold on. Boop 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 boop. Alright, so am I right here? East Island. Wait, you said bottom left. So this island? Unless you mean where I am. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant, but I wanted to double check just knowing where you were currently. You have to progress story for that quite a bit. So you have to beat basically I was gonna say 2 story chapters, but that's not how it's really measured out. I think it's like 6 story chapters in total, but 2 areas in order to get down here.
Everyone is
Because
working
this
super
is
hard.
the
You should be
3rd
too.
area of the game. So yeah, you basically have to full complete the other 2 areas before you can get to this 3rd area. Boo boo doo doo doo. Which I get that they lock places for story reasons, because you wouldn't want somebody just goofing around in the area before they should be there. But man, does it
Here
suck?
we are. This is where we were robbed.
Hey, look on the ground. What are those?
Huh? Footprints. Very deep ones at that. Leading towards the forest.
Presumably, the depth suggests that they were carrying something heavy.
Let's see where they lead.
They said towards the forest, which would technically be this way, right? Right? Yeah, kind of. We walked past them. It's fine. I wanted to just see if they were actually down there, but I don't think so. Nonetheless, this is where the forest technically starts. I feel like I say it each time I'm in Inazuna, but I just really like the soundtrack here. So those are more foot tracks. I believe they would be going this way. Apple, my guy, what's up next? How are you doing, dude? What are you up to? What's up? Not much. Chilling. Doing some story tonight. What's up with you?
Stop, thief!
Stop! I should have figured it was these guys, but I didn't know if it was just an enemy chilling around.
You think you can get your stuff back with this bunch? You must be dreaming.
I like the vocal effect that they do on these guys, as well as the female mages. Like, the reverberance that they do on it is really nice. Not much, just playing Mario Party. How goes the Mario Party? Have you been to winter yet?
Why, you better hope you have the courage of your convictions.
The courage of the convictions.
Why wouldn't I, old man? Answer me this. You're one of those Outlander merchants, right?
That is true. Which also gives him right to be very bold, I guess, in a sense.
You trade association types are worms. Coming over to our land, leeching off our people. Who's gonna leap to your defense, huh? Tell me, who's gonna stick their neck out for the likes of you?
Which he makes a good point. And as a thief, honestly, you gotta know stuff like that. If you're going to sit up here and target somebody, you gotta know your target. He knew his target. He made the right choice.
Look at that, no response. You know I'm right.
I mean, when you're right, you're right.
Face it, this is Inazuma. You've got no ties here. You're at the bottom of the pile. Can you really blame us for walking all over you?
Not really.
You are despicable.
Which I get, as you're in a position where you're equally as low on the food chain as they probably are, by technical terms, while they're probably just a little bit higher on the food chain than you are. But let's be real. If the trade association wasn't the trade association, you dudes probably would be doing this shit too.
Hey, I just had an idea. Since you came all this way, how about we do some business?
Let us do some business. Do you take hands as a payment? Cause I offer hands.
Business?
Pay up, and you can take your fabric back. Sound good? If you ask me, it beats walking out of here with black eyes and a broken nose.
Is that what you're going to tell yourself to feel better about this conflict?
You're just a big bully.
Is he really just a big bully? Yeah, he's kind of just a big bully.
What choice do I have?
Remember, you came here with backup for a reason. I get if that was your answer if you came here by yourself.
Wait. Mr. Kurisu, please do not pay any money to this man.
Oh yeah?
But...
I trust you remember our agreement? If you keep your lips firmly sealed, I too shall uphold my end of the deal.
She about to break out some sweet moves.
Oh, yes, of course.
Then please stand well back where it is safe. Now, it is time for me to honor my word.
I don't know what, like, that just seemed like weird phrasing. Maybe it's just me. Talk about some stand well back. But hey, yo, fair enough. Ayaka? We get to use Ayaka? Bet.
Take flight. Yeah.
Alright,
Let's
bet.
dance.
Wet everybody up real quick.
Blade! Say no more!
My apologies.
My apologies.
More!
Wait, she has the water dash too?
Take flight.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. And then she turns the water that she dashes onto to ice.
How's this?
All right, Ayaka.
To the very...
I see when you come around on reruns, I gotta get you for real. It's just the one dude left though. How do I build ultimate with just one dude left?
Boom! Finally.
I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get the kill here. But reinforcements came, so.
Day.
Sakura swirl.
My blade!
Ooh, yo, that's pretty cool.
How's this?
Someone joined my party. They're using her. Nice.
More!
I've seen her around a bunch from other people who are friends that played us, but I didn't get to pull on her myself, nor do I usually have people join my lobby with her. I think maybe one event I had somebody join with her.
Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Back off. You haven't won yet.
He hasn't won yet. No. He's pretty damn close right now.
That tingle?
Come on, focus.
I'm not used to pressing 5 here.
Yeah.
But there we go.
Well,
That worked
that's
out.
resolved then.
That was amazing, Ayaka. You made that look so easy.
No, please, it was nothing. I was simply doing my duty.
I mean, you did a quality job.
Miss Kamisato, Traveler, are you hurt?
A little bit, you know, got some scrapes, got some scratches.
Don't worry, we're fine. The vagrants left in quite a hurry. It would seem they didn't have time to take anything with them. I believe your stolen goods should all be here.
That looks like a decent amount of stolen goods.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You'd best do a count.
Honestly.
6, 8, 10. Yep, it's all here.
Oh my god, this man is like, let's just count it up. 6, 8, 10, 49, 62, sports ball.
Great! Now we can finally buy some silk.
Exactly.
Buy silk? You mean you need some of the silk here?
Yeah.
This was indeed our intent.
Don't get us wrong, though. That's not the reason we helped you out. Even if it were just a few carrots or cabbages, chances are we still would have helped you get them back.
Honestly, whether or not I felt it was a good reason and actually wanted to help you out, or if the game just forced me to help you out.
Paimon thinks we're pretty lucky. If we arrived any later, our chances of getting silk in Inazuma would have been 0.
Probably. Or you could have just bought from the thieves, but their prices are probably terrible too.
I honestly can't thank you all enough. Please, say no more. You need silk? I'll pick out a piece for you right away.
You'll pick out a piece. Does that mean it's going to be the most damaged one that you probably wouldn't have got money for in the first place? Or is it going to be the good silk? Silk.
Thank you, good sir. How much do I owe you?
Oh, it's free of charge. I could never ask you to pay after everything you've done for me.
That's pretty nice of him.
No, that will never do. Things cost what they cost, and what they cost is what I shall pay.
That's really nice of her, too. Especially since they're a struggling organization and they could use it. Gun emotes. What's up, Scruffy Puppy? How are you doing?
Merchants already have enough challenges to deal with, and as Paimon explained, my help was unconditional. Please, sell your wares to me at the price you would sell them to any other customer.
Why are you busting out a gun emote, by the way? She's so nice. Also, looking out for people that aren't even in her clan's area.
There is nothing to feel distressed about, because nothing, I repeat, nothing happened here in these woods today, did it?
Yeah, nothing. Absolutely nothing happened in these woods. Nope, just a uneventful stroll in the woods.
Thank you. I don't think I could ever repay you. You have helped me greatly, and I will never forget it.
Even if she wants you to keep trying to forget it, she won't actually let you repay her.
I'm afraid we must part ways. I must get these goods back to the association. If you ever need anything at all, just come to the International Trade Association and ask for Kurisu.
I mean, wouldn't it be more helpful if we actually escorted you and your goods back so this doesn't happen again? Because YouTube won't let you use your emotes here. No, that's fair. What's up, Jer? How are you doing, dude?
Very well. And thank you for the silk, Mr. Kurisu.
Well, Jer, we just gotta get big on the YouTube and unlock the feature where I can get emotes. Then I'll be like, everybody, here goes emotes. Right? Yeah, it'll come eventually.
See you then. Bye. Safe journey home. Don't go getting robbed again.
Paimon. I love you, Paimon. Wow. Why you gotta be saying what I'm thinking? At all times, too. Does YouTube do that? YouTube does that, but you have to basically have a certain amount of subscribers to break the mold for unlocks on different things. So yeah. It's basically like getting re-affiliated over on Twitch or getting partnered, because you got to break the molds and boundaries that they have over on those ends. I forget what the threshold for emotes
Traveler.
is, though.
Thank you for stepping in to help out.
No worries. It's what I signed up for. It was no trouble.
But how come those vagrants didn't seem to know who you were? They must move in completely different circles. Maybe they've never seen anyone from the Kamisato clan before.
I mean, she does keep herself shrouded in mystery, except for when she doesn't have to, so it makes sense.
Perhaps. Either way, I'm glad they didn't recognize me. The fewer people who know what happened today, the better.
I like how she just hit us with the perhaps.
It's not every day an important person like you helps out someone like Kurisu. It really shows what a great person you are.
Oh no, she just shows really good character.
Oh, your praise is quite unwarranted. I merely did what anyone in my position would have done.
Would anybody in your position have done that? Because I know a few people on this island alone that wouldn't have done that.
I admit that it did feel strange for me to come to his aid. But this should have nothing to do with identity or social class. As far as I'm concerned, it was one individual helping another in need.
And that's how help has to be, dude.
I guess that deep down, I don't see how a society can be considered just when people encounter such obstacles in their livelihoods.
I mean, but it's nice to see her perspective on things like this and get where she's coming from, because if we're long-term helping her with her goals, getting a side stray of her personality outside of her main goals like this makes whatever she chooses to do seem all the more valuable in nature.
Sorry, I'm getting off topic.
No problem.
Right. Let's head back to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos and give our hard-won silk to the shopkeeper.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Going back to the kimono and textile shop where they have kimonos and textiles, but for some reason they didn't have any silk textiles because everybody's been buying silk textiles, even though it's a recession. Gotta go put in a good word for those kimonos and textiles and get myself a nice new silky kimono.
Hey
there, we're back.
Well, that's good.
Welcome back. So, any luck at the International Trade Association? Did they have any silk in stock?
They did. But we only got enough for the item that we needed.
Yes, they did. Here.
Excellent news. So, apart from the silk, I think everything else I need I've got in store already.
All right, all right.
I just need to go and take stock of our materials. It won't take me a moment. I'll be right back.
Couldn't you have done that before we went out to go get the silk? So if there was anything else we needed to get, you were just like, yep, I know what it is.
They better all be there.
Right, Paimon?
I do hope nothing else is missing.
Hey, yo, don't jinx it, Ayaka.
Traveler, on the subject of garments, I've been meaning to acquire a new outfit for you, too.
Yeah? A new traveler outfit?
It's just, I wasn't sure how you'd feel about the idea of dressing in Inazuman attire.
It's a kind thought, but I'm fine with any... No, I am not fine with my current outfit. Don't you dare do this to me, game. Give me the option.
Oh, are you sure?
These clothes are special to me. If I'm too concerned about my appearance, I'll lose my edge in battle. I hate you, game. Why you do this to me? Why you give me hope? And then you take away the hope.
Is that so? Impressive. So travelers of your stature hold themselves to a dress code, as well as a code of conduct.
You know, you gotta be fashionable while you out here kicking butt. You can't just be kicking butt in any old rags. You out here in like a little potato sack with holes in it, and you trying to kick somebody's butt, they gonna be laughing so hard that, I mean, they kick their own butts for you. Like, so come on now.
More like when you're away from home, you've got to live by certain rules to survive, whether you like it or not.
Which I guess, but it's a nice gesture. The silk is here. Come on now, just let her make you a kimono. What if I am a potato? Are you a potato out here fighting in these streets? Are you ready to be a bruised potato? Why does your potato sack protective armor have a hole in it? What weird potato battles have you been getting into?
But Paimon would still love to check out some Inazuman outfits.
Do they do Paimon size here? Just have Paimon floating around in a kimono and I still gotta be in the same rags? Y'all mean.
Just what is that supposed to mean? They make them in whatever size the customer asks for.
I mean, they do. But do they do Paimon size? You kind of like a specialty size. You know, maybe the kimono lady ain't never have any experience making it for the extra petite. You know, the teeny tinies. You know, she might make you a kimono and that thing be oversized and you ain't able to float anymore. Or honestly, she just might not understand the properties of you floating and then the kimono's just gonna be chilling there like
Your interactions are so adorable to watch. I can certainly find someone to tailor a Paimon-size outfit if Paimon so wishes.
Ayaka, you're too kind. Thank you, but Paimon and I are fine as we are. Stop! Stop! No, put Paimon in that kimono.
Well, if you're sure, as you wish.
That's not what I said! I want the kimonos!
Something else I've been wondering is, how do people in other nations dress?
They dress very stylish. They dress very strangely. I feel like this is almost insulting them. But like, everybody in this game is pretty stylish as far as I'm concerned. Or character-wise. Because some of these NPCs do be looking like potato sack boys.
They sure do. Each nation has its own unique style. Traditional, fancy schmancy, casual, all very different, but each style is suited to its region.
Which makes sense. It's the culture you're around, so that's the culture that they're going to make clothes for.
The study of clothing is a profound discipline, and I still have much to learn.
Ayaka, are you trying to become a fashion designer? Is that your dream?
When clothing becomes part of the expression of one's personality, even an extension of one's body, that is quite a wonderful thing.
I mean, when you describe it like that, you're right.
So I am not against dressing up. Far from it.
Okay.
Paimon agrees. You couldn't have put it any better.
Paimon, you're so adorable that you could wear anything and it would look lovely on you.
Let's put Haimon? Haimon, yes. Let's put Paimon into like a Halloween costume, like a box car, where it's a car made from a box and you wear it like overalls, and then she just floats around going to about some vroom vroom.
Wow! Paimon just got a compliment.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've checked my inventory.
Okay. Only good news, right?
Thank you. Is there anything else you're missing?
Fortunately not. I have all the materials I need. As for the size, Would you like me to go by the dimensions given on the design?
I mean, yeah, that seems fine.
Yes, please.
Understood. I'll get to work shortly. In total, that'll be this much.
Why do I feel like it's about to be a jaw dropper of an amount? But I also understand it because once again, everybody here is struggling. Ain't no materials, ain't no jobs, ain't no money. They all out here struggling.
Here you go. Is it possible to treat this as an urgent order?
Well, luckily, we don't have any other urgents at the moment, so I can begin work right away. It will still take me some time, though, so please come and collect it later.
That worked out swimmingly.
Until then, I'm sure you'll find somewhere nearby to pass the time.
Good idea! Let's check out the whole area. We don't want to leave any loose ends.
I wonder how long it usually takes her to make a kimono.
There will be no loose ends while you're in my company. I already decided where to go while we wait.
See what I was talking about where she meticulously plans everything though? Like, there is no such thing as it was left on the table.
For our next stop, I'd like to take you both for a meal.
A meal?
Let's go get some good foods.
Food? Oh, Paimon likes this plan.
Perfect. I'm getting a little hungry myself.
I picked the venue especially for you. A humble local eatery called Kiminami Restaurant.
Oh yeah?
I thought that the relaxed atmosphere there would suit our day much better than the prohibitively formal one of a high-end restaurant.
Okay. I mean, if it's good eats, it's good eats.
Shall we head off?
Yeah, let us.
Yep. Paimon can't wait.
Paimon, I'm pretty sure you can't wait for good eats, but I'm right there with you.
Let's go get them eats, boys.
I meant to show off something earlier. 'Cause I was talking about it. Yeah. We were talking about leveling up. This is the reason why you want to focus things, because that's 81 books just to 81-ish books just to get her to the next level set, and at that point did I spend all my books doing that, and I got 4 more units to do that with. Well, 3 more until I unbound her again. But yeah, 4 more units to do that with.
If you ever want to trade tactics.
That's just ripperoni. Because you gotta be on books left and right. I feel like I'm... Oh no. It's like 79 meters away, 76. I was like, I feel like I'm running towards something and it's not even close.
Are we here? Ooh, it's one of those street-side places. Looks cute and cozy.
It does.
Welcome!
It's just kind of funny now. Like, I get it. She probably doesn't have the whole space to herself, or, you know, you gotta keep inventory. But it's funny when a street side vendor like this has such a large building.
Oh, Miss Kiminami, how do you do?
There's funnily enough, there's a spot here that's a like Polish place, like Polish hot dog, and they only really need the frontal portion of it and like maybe a little space for the grill and freezer. This thing has like a triple storefront space. And I think like they just decided to let go of that location and go with the other location that's a few blocks down, because they had 2 locations really close to each other. But the one I'm talking about, it's like, man, if you saw it, you wouldn't think that they were making Polishes in there. You wouldn't think that they were just serving hot dogs out of this spot. It's like This feels like a place you walk into and you sit down and you have a whole meal.
Ah, Miss Kamisato. Perfect timing. Your booking was for... well, right now.
That works out. Also a street side place that requires booking? Interesting.
I believe so. We'll be sticking to the order I placed in advance. As for the other matter we discussed, thank you for your help.
Like I said, this girl don't leave nothing on the table. She was like, look, I'm not even gonna let y'all look at the menu. I'm just gonna order things and y'all gonna eat them and y'all gonna like them. It's simple as that.
Excellent. No problem. And everything you asked for is ready and waiting.
Dope.
Traveler, tiny customer, please wait here for a moment while I prepare your food.
Tiny customer. We could have just both been travelers.
Go ahead and take a seat. There is something I need to take care of, but I'll be back momentarily.
Is there something the matter? Is it a fight? Do you need backup?
It's nothing of that sort.
Okay.
I just have a few minor things I need to attend to. I won't be long.
Sounds good.
She sure left in a hurry. Whatever it is, it must be pretty urgent.
Must be.
So you two are Miss Kamisato's friends?
You know, we go way back.
Well, we serve all the classics. Sure, there are fancier looking places out there, but the food here speaks for itself. Hope you enjoy it.
That's good.
Over the years we've been in business, we've gotten to know the Kamisato clan quite well.
Yeah? How well are we talking here?
Miss Kamisato and her brother are both fond of our food. They're always sending staff down here to order something and take it back to them. Her table booking surprised me, not least because it was a group reservation. This is the first time I've ever heard of Miss Kamisato going out for dinner with friends.
So this is a very special occasion right here.
The first time ever? Oh, guess that makes us pretty important people, huh?
Right?
Sure does. And I'm probably crossing the line here, but I'm just telling you what others have told me. Apparently, Miss Kamisato doesn't have a lot of friends.
And that really surprises me. On one hand, it does because she's really friendly and personable, so you could see her with lots of friends. But on another hand, I get it because her status makes her one very renowned and puts her in a position of not interacting with a lot of people. But when she does interact with some of those people, they're probably scared off by her status alone.
How is that possible? She's so kind and polite to everyone. Paimon would have thought that would make her really popular.
Exactly, Pi.
That's what I used to think too. But it turns out the rules of social interaction are a bit more complicated than that.
Go on.
Nobody in the neighborhood has a bad word to say about her. They all say she's beautiful, elegant, graceful, not to mention that she belongs to one of the most illustrious clans in the land. In short, they see her as a model young lady.
A model young lady, as in like a model young lady or a model young I mean, I guess she passes for both.
But that's just it. People look at her and they see a model of perfection, and they don't feel like that's something they can relate to. So the majority of kids from our ordinary families don't even try to talk to her.
And it's exactly as I thought. Intimidation of sorts in some right. Which, you can't blame them. When she's just in a different league, and that's what it is.
So you see, on paper, she sounds like a girl everyone would want to get to know. But in practice, she finds it difficult to make friends.
Yeah, that seems about right. Also, did she just have the fattest S in history right there? Like, that S, I heard that all in my ears.
Huh. Paimon never would have guessed.
We don't speak all that much, but we do go quite a way back. I've always admired her for taking on so many responsibilities at such a young age.
I mean, would you qualify as one of her friends?
So it makes me really happy to see her here with friends today. Anyway, relax, enjoy your meal, and please talk to her as much as possible. I know she'll appreciate it.
I thank you for giving us this insight, because it definitely makes me cherish these moments with her a lot more.
Consider it a favor for the whole neighborhood. Look after her for us.
Aw, that's sweet. But also, just become the girl's fucking friend.
Huh? That sounded like Ayaka.
What are you over there doing, Ayaka?
I'm so sorry, traveler.
Was that an explosion? What's going on?
Could you join me over there for a minute? I need your help with something.
Okay. You head towards the great noise. The
I'm
great
sorry.
noise.
I didn't want to drag you away all of a sudden. I, just had a cooking catastrophe.
Yeah?
Oh, so that loud noise we heard came from the cooking pot.
I thought she was over here lighting fireworks during the daytime.
As you can see, this house is right next to the restaurant. It's where the owner lives.
Yeah?
Actually, this whole compound is the family's private property. I asked Miss Kiminami to prepare some ingredients and utensils for me so that I could cook a special dish here.
Why would you be cooking?
Right. If there's something you want to eat, you could just order it from the menu.
Yeah, but like, I also assume she gets a lot of stuff done for her due to her position, and this kind of adventure lets her step out from that instead of everybody waiting on her hand and foot, and she kind of gets to experience the things that she doesn't usually get to. So I get her in some right.
Actually, I wanted to cook something as a gift for Tsubaki.
That too. It's more personable in that, right?
My mother mentioned in her notebook that Tsubaki enjoys food from all over the world.
Yeah?
So I thought, if I'm going to meet Tsubaki, perhaps a dish from overseas would make a fitting gift.
A dish from overseas? So anything from outside Inazuma counts, right?
That means we can make the gift.
If so, then we've got lots of options, don't we?
Actually, I'm a bit of a pro when it comes to the kitchen. You could say my food is out of this world.
Hey, don't make this weird.
I'm not making it weird.
Can I leave you to finish this task then? Just as a personal favor. Is that okay? I'll be indebted to you.
Indebted to me? We're friends.
Great. But what kind of overseas dish would make a suitable gift? It needs to survive a journey from the kitchen to the recipient's doorstep.
Also, I forgot to say it out loud, but
My time to shine.
Oh, Paimon knows. There's one dish out there that was practically created for this purpose.
is it gonna be the tofu? Are they gonna make us make the tofu?
Pizza!
Yeah! Okay. Paimon, we're talking now. We are in business. Girl said, pizza!
Pizza?
Oh my god, it's beautiful to hear these characters just randomly start talking about pizza.
It's an assortment of toppings and sauce spread over a bread base and cooked in the oven. And it's so good.
Imagine Paimon just being a connoisseur of foods from a different universe. Talking about some, yeah, well, you know, you guys ain't got pizza, but let me teach you how to make pizza. Who got pizza? You got pizza, Pizza Mon. Yeah. You know I'm about that.
That does sound pretty good.
Okay. So how do we make our pizza? Give the pizza to Ayaka.
Is the pizza ready?
So, do we have like a recipe for pizza? Am I just not aware of the recipe we have for pizza? When did we get a pizza recipe? Do.
Is the pizza ready?
Wait. Please select the item to deliver. I'm just trying to see what it's supposed to look like. Because I doubt they straight up just called it a pizza. Universal peace. Why do I feel like that's it secretly? Triple layer kasame. Do. Nothing here is looking like a pizza to my thoughts, but like at the same time, why do I feel like I'm about to be shocked? While the garment is being made, Ayaka offers to treat you and Paimon to a meal. During that time, Ayaka also wants to finish a specially made overseas cuisine. As you have seen much and are knowledgeable in the culinary arts, you decide to help her, and who knows, the product of your kindness might be preserved somewhere in some form. Okay. How do I make this pizza? Talking about pizza's an ingredient, not a food itself. I do need to get up and stretch real quick though. So I think we're going to hit a quick break and I'll check on this in a second. The BRB screen is up. There'll be some of the music for a quick second. I'll put the link into chat where you can catch me outside of this. And yeah, hopefully you guys get up and stretch yourselves and I catch you in a second.
And we're back. Hopefully you guys had a good micro break of sorts. Before we fully come off break, let me just start off with, what's up, Angie? What's up, Tom? How are you both doing? What is going on with you tonight? What are you two up to? What I was going to say before we fully pop out of here from break, let me chill for just a second. Appreciate you all for being here in the first place, and if you guys are enjoying yourselves, I'd appreciate it if you left a like, as it definitely helps out in terms of spreading this video to more people. And yeah, I really appreciate that. Additionally, if you guys are enjoying the content and would like more, and you're not already subscribed yet, be sure to sit up here and subscribe. There's a bunch of other stuff on the channel itself from previous stuff that I've done. And then finally, if you're not aware, there is a Patreon, which is getting reworked to some degree, but is worth checking out for future content if you're interested in more stuff and supporting the channel. With that being said, though, let me fully swap over. Okay, boop doop doop. You're still here? Good to see that you're still here. The alpha. So I'm just double checking it to be sure this isn't something I mystically missed and I need to go hunt down and find. You're good. You're playing some DBD? Nice. How goes the DBD? Why that food looks so good? Cause it do! Games be doing that stuff. They be like, look at this food you can't have. Look at this food that you can't have because, you know, it doesn't exist, but hey. Wait. So they want you to get the recipe. Wait, you have to go find this recipe yourself. And it's located inside of a chest. I'm so glad I looked this up. I was going to be mad otherwise. Cause what? Is this currently the quest as well? Yeah, this is currently the quest, so you can get it from the quest itself, or you can get it at the place that I was just talking about, which I was about to say, that's wild if they want you to go out there and that's wild if they want you to go out there and forge and find chests until you find it yourself. But I guess at least they put it in a place where it's like, it's been out for a second. I love Apple. I love Tom. Barely gonna play, haven't played any games yet. Well, we gotta get all the games we can tonight. No, I love Apple. We can both love Apple. He's not wrong. Okay, so I think what it's telling me to do right here is to go back and talk to this lady first. And she should have it for sale.
Traveler? So strange to see Ayaka looking flustered. Whatever it is, I hope things will be alright.
Yes, but I love more than you. This girl. We will fight. What kind of fight? Will there be gladiators? So no, she doesn't offer a shop yet. Which that kind of sucks. Because if she offered a shop, that would be a coherent answer right there. Let me check my bag real quick to be sure that they didn't
just give it to us in the bag. But if they did, it should have been in the food items as like a redeemable. I like to just double check though. Nothing in there. Festive market, blueprints. Which I guess a recipe is a form of blueprint, so I probably should have just double checked, but hey. You'll win? Alright, bet. The quality of mushrooms does not affect the outcome. Or no, quality. Dialogue choices, cutscene. Yeah, I think I might actually have to go to Storm Terror to find this. Which, that's not gonna be fun. Though, if we do have to go find it. But I feel like I opened that chest too, because they're like, it's at Storm Terrors and it's at this specific location. I'm gonna open it up just in case we actually have to go there, which might just be the option. I saw the Woodland Dream and my brain was like, is that the pizza?
Is the pizza ready?
Yeah, she didn't give us a recipe. I'm gonna have to talk with somebody from the Wiccas. The Wiccas. Okay. So it should just be north of Storm Terror. Let's confirm that, lock it in, and we're going to teleport down here real quick and see if we can actually get this. Late Night Apple After Dark on YouTube. Yeah. That's why you gotta keep YouTube in dark mode. What's up, Cam? How are you doing, dude? Navigate. Hopefully you're doing well. From what I briefly checked, be sure this wasn't just something I was missing out on and wasn't like hard locked into position. This looks like the area it was supposed to be in, but we shall see.
I never yield.
So we're basically looking for a chest inside a chest. We're looking for a chest inside of a haystack. Not much, you're okay. Stress was a really bad one at work today, which kind of bled into the rest of the day. Sorry to hear, man. Hopefully you get some time to rest and relax, though. Okay. Can we break you down faster? Can we break you down faster? That's beautiful. You gotta love when the map actually prevents them from screwing you over. Boop, boop. I think I defeated all three of them here, and a chest didn't magically pop, so this must not be the right base. It just kind of looks like the right base. Thank you. Not sure they will with how work is now, but appreciate it. And just keep your head up, homie. I'm sure things will look dope soon. If y'all don't chill, look, I ain't trying to fight you. I'm just trying to find my pizza recipe. Is this where it should be? Look, I don't see a chest yet. I'm gonna put that out there before I beat y'all ass.
Back off! Nice and spicy.
'Cause if I beat y'all up and there ain't no chest here, which I'm pretty sure it is then, because I think I got this one already. Radish is not a goddamn pizza. I mean, you could have a radish pizza if you're into it, but radish is not a pizza. It's definitely not a whole recipe. Although I guess once again, if you really just like radish, somebody could just offer you a radish and you'd be like, yup, that's the whole recipe right there. Real question is, why are you focusing on this instead of finding a cinnamon roll for Paimon? Because Paimon sent us out on a quest to make pizza. So we're finding a cinnamon roll for Paimon, technically. Technically? It should be above the O in Storm Terror. So delete that. Put it over the O slightly. And let's hope that that's closer to what we're looking for. Which is both helpful and hurtful that it doesn't show up on the map like that. Because it's like, I can't tell how close it is to it until I start actually moving for it. Right, forgot thorny boys. That's not the right way though. This would be the right way. Which, once again, I think this is the chest I already opened. So unless I magically got rid of a recipe for pizza, which I don't think I did. I think somebody might have their facts made up.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Although what it might be is I might just not have the flour for it. Because your boy do be lacking on making materials sometimes. Okay. A cabbage pizza. Because apparently you need 2 cabbages for this recipe, whatever it is. Gun emote, cinnamon roll, pizza mon. Let's go. This guy. But Jer. Coleslaw pizza. Exactly. You ever just put some coleslaw on your pizza? Now we're really talking here. Those are real pizza hours, boys. Don't give me that look, Jer. FBI. You can't call the FBI here. Here on YouTube, any rules go for pizza. Jinrin's Island. I thought it was Jaren's Island for a second, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna start off by trying to process the flour. Because maybe that's just the issue here. I forgot that the teleporter was above where I needed to be though. Because it's either this or the game's just bugged out.
Is the pizza ready?
Like, once again, straight up don't feel like I got a recipe for it. Alright. Process some flour real quick. Just process 10 flour for no reason. Because once you process 10 flour, the game just has to go, yeah, you got this. Oh, and I should probably process some cheese real quick. Uh-huh. 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 If you can't tell, I'm also BSing in the background and trying to figure out exactly where this damn chest was supposed to be. Because like I said, it looks like I've been there. It looks like I've opened that chest. And from what I'm looking at right now, it even looks like the same damn chest. Okay. Yeah, and it should be a blue recipe. Blue recipes that I can't make for some reason. Or mushrooms at the very least. Do we have 4 mushrooms? My soul hurts. Never did I think a game would make me question pizza so much. Do chests respawn? Certain chests, technically. But no, not really. Actually, no, not at all. I think like common chests respawn from time to time, but yeah. No should just be the answer here. And considering that's not a common chest, ha 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 ha. Rip the game at that point. Because you see it, and I see it. There ain't no recipe here. So if that tang ain't in there once I sit up here and get them cheeses and that flour, yeah, ripperoni. I think that's the killer with being so item specific on certain quests though. It's like, we need a thing, and it's like, yeah. Oh. While I'm in here, let me double check my actual mushrooms that aren't. Yeah, 52 mushrooms. Okay, we're good. And then I know we got cabbage for days because, like, who ain't got cabbage for days in this game? Like, that's not stupid amounts of cabbage, but that's cabbage. Do. 4 batches of flour. Come on. Why does it take so long to process fucking cheese? Don't answer that. There's probably plenty of reasons why it takes so long to process cheese.
Tactics. I'm all
Do. Alright, scroll over. We're gonna hit up the other shops and double check that I didn't miss any recipes, just in case. I'm most assured of it, but we like to play safe. Imagine the game just screwed us over and it's like, you don't know how to make pizza. You don't know how to make pizza. Come back and do this quest tomorrow.
cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it.
Boop doop. I think I just messed up by jumping down. Because we didn't necessarily need to jump down there. There's another chest up there. But once again, that's not the chest. Do. I'm gonna go to the restaurant up here real quick. And then once that kind of just like a no-go, we'll go back to Storm Terrace one more time to double check.
Don't be shy.
Why, hello. I love passing my favorite NPC. She's the best. You're gonna give this game a piece of your mind. You're right. I just don't know which pizza. Food to go. Do. No recipes. I mean, I pretty much figured, but you like to be sure with stuff like that. Purchase the spares of that. Purchase some spare mushrooms because why not? He's got a lot going for it. Wait, hold on. General Goods dude is right here. General Goods should have cheese, and that should save us some time. General Goods, General Goods. You got some cheese? No, the hell you don't. General Goods, General Goods. You set me up for sadness. Alright, map it out. We will try once again. I'll even do the float over from up top.
When stuck on a deserted island, rain is a precious source of drinking water.
I say as I don't go to the top side, though.
For it now, though.
There's so many teleporters up here.
It's just a little lightning. No need to fear it on the open ocean, so there's even less need to fear it on dry land.
There's so many teleporters to here that it's just like, alright, bet. Sometimes you forget which one you're actually going to. I think that's dead into the wall, but I'm hoping it's not. So that's the area I need to go through. First off, let's open this general
Nice.
chest.
I'm starting to lose count.
I don't see anything from skyward view. But, once again, should be exactly where it is. Oh well. I guess if that kills this quest, that kind of just kills it for now. And then we'll try to do the other one for a little bit. Only killer is if the other one has something just like this. Oh well. Do. Did our cheese finish processing yet? At the very least.
Is the pizza ready?
No, the pizza isn't ready. Do. In 9 minutes, only one cheese was made. You know what I could do in 9 minutes? Make more than one cheese. There it is. Alright, so it was here. We just didn't have the stuff originally. Which we needed cheeses. No, you had cheese. Shut up. We needed cheeses. This whole extravagant adventure was for something. Alright.
pizza ready?
Like I said, I think it was just the flour I didn't have, but oh well. It was better to be sure and check around versus just going, yeah, no, it's good. So let's see what her thoughts on pizza are. Because I didn't remember acquiring this recipe, though.
Oh, it's ready.
Here it is.
It smells delicious. You're an excellent cook, traveler.
You know, I do a little something something in the kitchen. It's nothing too special.
I would love to be able to master dishes from all over the world.
You could totally learn dishes from all over the world.
Well, all you need to learn is a recipe. We can bring you some more recipes in the future if you like.
See, this is a good exchange. The food exchange.
Great. I look forward to learning from your culinary expertise.
Your culinary expertise. Ma'am, are you giving me too much credit? Because you might be giving me a little too much credit.
How are you all doing?
I think we're doing well now. I kind of wish you would have came out like 5 minutes ago and been like, hey, yo, you good?
Whoa, is this... Miss Kamisato, this must be the dish you were talking about.
Not necessarily, but you know, she got a dish on her back now.
Yes, an overseas dish cooked by the traveler. Could I trouble you to package it for me?
She's like, I don't need you to cook it, but I do need you to wrap it up to go.
Sure, no problem. Oh, it smells good. I bet it tastes amazing. Oh, now I really want to put something like this on our menu.
I mean, you could.
Want us to teach you how to make it?
And this is how the traveler spread pizza far and wide to the land.
Oh, could you?
Sure could.
The most satisfying meals are the ones you share with other people. So Paimon thinks that our friends in Mondstadt wouldn't mind us sharing this dish with Inazuma.
Meanwhile, the dudes over at Mondstadt, they're repping up, they're raging a war, they got the army ready to march on Inazuma, talking about some, you will stop making pizza, that's our dish.
Really? That's great. I've always wanted to learn how to cook some international dishes.
Which I figure is pretty hard considering the whole embargo in general, so like, anybody that comes here is treated in a specific way, and then on top of that, you can't really go anywhere, so you can't learn that stuff without going anywhere. So, yeah, I get how that didn't happen.
If you can write down a recipe for me, I'll add it to our menu and put a promotion where everyone will see it.
Well, that sounds like that'd work perfectly for you.
Since we've become a closed nation, people haven't had the chance to try anything new. Traveler, you're the best!
No problem, Anna.
I'll go pack up this dish for Miss Kamisato. Please, make your way back to the restaurant whenever you're ready. The food will be waiting for you.
Sounds good. What are we eating? I take it it's not pizza, though.
You could have sold that recipe for a high price, but you selflessly gave it away for free.
That we could have. It would have been nice to sell it at a high price, but hey.
You're a wonderful person.
Aw, shucks, Ayaka.
I mean it. I admire you a lot, and I'm so proud to be friends with someone of such fine character.
Like, same. Ditto. Totally. I appreciate your friendship.
Well, you should probably write down the recipe now, no?
Yes. Yes. Just gotta write that recipe down.
Yeah, let's make sure we include all the details and then give it to Miss Kiminami.
Let's do it.
So, pizza. Start with the basic ingredients.
Mushroom plus flour. Lavender melon. Where do we start with that one? What does a lavender melon taste like?
Correctamundo.
Okay.
Right. Now to add the next couple of ingredients.
Cabbage and cheese. Naku weed and fluorescent fungus. Make the weird pizza. I will. And then we'll eat the weird pizza together.
Yep, that's right.
Also, don't be afraid of Jer calling FBI though, Cam. He loves coleslaw pizza. He's just trying to hide the fact from the people.
Now for the cooking instructions. Place onto oven rack at high heat and cooked until golden brown.
Golden brown.
Alright, it's done! Long may our reputations and our recipes precede us wherever we go in Inazuma.
Imagine instead of calling it pizza, she starts selling it as Paimon, the Paimon, or it's like the Paimon pizza, and Paimon becomes this great symbol of pizza in Inazuma. You should have answered the obvious wrong ones. You're right. That would have been nice.
I have no doubt that they will. This dish is exquisite.
I kind of want to see what she would have said about the lavender melon and the nuka weed.
Cool! Then let's get this recipe to Miss Kimi Nami Prato.
Talk to Miss Kimi Nami. Let's do it.
Hey, have you written out the recipe?
That I have.
Here it is.
Thank you. Wowie, this is so exciting. I want to make it right away.
Me too. I'm sad. It's okay. We can be sad together.
Traveler, Paimon, please accept my sincerest apologies for delaying your meal.
Golly, that food looks slamming. Slamming like the salmon right there. Like, I'm trying to eat that food for real. Paimon's Pizzeria now serving lavender melon. Why do I just imagine Paimon as Swedish chef when you said that though? So like she has the big goofy hat and she has a big old curly mustache over her Paimon face. It's just like, yeah, Paimon's Pizzeria. And she's like curling her mustache. You know, like the generic pizzeria image that they'll use for shows.
No problem. Food always tastes better when you've worked up an appetite.
Paimon and Muppets crossover now, right? That'd be great.
All right, let's dig in before it gets cold.
But it's already cold. Or, I mean, at least some of it should be cold.
Well, what do you think? Is Inazuman cuisine to your liking?
Inazuman. Like, I know what she's doing there, but also... What would even be a better shorthand for people of Inazuma?
It's amazing! Paimon loved this one! Oh, and especially that one over there!
It was all very tasty. It was nice to try something new.
Good. I'm relieved. When I was attempting to cook earlier on, did you chat with the owner at all?
I did.
And did she, say anything about me?
She did. How did you know? Your intuition is like 10 out of 10.
She did, but don't worry. She's just happy for you is all.
Yeah, exactly those thoughts.
She's happy for me?
Of course. Why are you so shocked at somebody being happy for you, Ayaka?
Oh, then she must have told you. Did she,
Don't worry, we're all friends here.
What does it matter? I know just as well as anybody else that I've got no friends.
But we're your friends.
Hey, it's not you. Most people just haven't had the chance to talk to you one-on-one before.
Which, once again, very understandable, all things considered.
Thank you for your comforting words, Paimon. It's all true, though. I just don't have very many friends.
I mean, when you're when you're a high power such as yourself, do you need that many friends? And then my brain was like, yeah, you still need friends. Everybody needs friends. High places, low places, places that people don't even see. Yeah, that's right. You guys ever been in places that you don't even see? Pizza is your friend. Exactly. And if you ever miss your friend pizza and get sad that you ate it all, just make another friend. And then you'll have two friends. Kind of, sorta. This isn't a sad analogy.
Most of the time I'm either accompanied by family or staff, so everyone must have found it quite a surprise to see me taking you out for a meal.
But little did they know I was taking you out for a meal. Yeah, that's right. That's how that one works. Don't be silly. You've got a friend in me. I can't not pick it after that.
Exactly! You've got at least 2 friends right here.
Cut pizza in half and you got 2 friends. Cut it into proper portions in what you got 8 to 10 friends.
Aww.
Ayaka, did you not know we were friends?
Thank you. That makes me so happy.
Come give me a hug. You poor soul.
Excuse me. I'm forgetting myself.
You're amongst friends. You don't have to be so cordial.
Hey now, expressing your feelings is the right thing to do. Keeping them locked away inside isn't gonna do you any good now, is it?
Exactly. Exactly. Today on Dr. Paimon, what seems to be the problem here? Oh, you young folks seem to be having issues. You're welcome to Dr. Paimon. I'm here to give you all some counseling and some guidance. I don't have a very good Dr. Phil impression, but I did just imagine Paimon walking around in a Dr. Phil suit and like she has the Dr. Phil mustache. Now she's just Paimon of 100 mustaches. But she has the Dr. Phil mustache going on and she's talking to people about their feelings.
I agree. So? I just want to say how happy I feel that you both see me as a true friend.
Well, I'm glad that you reciprocate those true friendshipnesses.
Of course we do. That's always been our style. If someone's nice to us, we're nice to them too.
Exactly.
Friendship can go a long way. Take your mom, for example. She wrote about Tsubaki in her notebook, and now it's made you want to find them too.
Maybe you and Tsubaki will be friends.
Yes. I think friendship is an extremely precious thing, and ours is one that I will always treasure.
Well, that's good to hear.
While we're on the topic though, who is this Tsubaki person anyway?
Go on.
Well, I think I have an idea, but it's just speculative at this point.
I'm all ears. You have a better idea than me.
I think that Tsubaki might be a fox envoy.
Wait, so we made a kimono for a fox? Okay. Okay, I'm listening.
A fox envoy?
Right?
Yes, that's what I think.
How'd you jump to this conclusion?
Even I, my mother's own daughter, had never even heard of this friend before. It just seems so mysterious. So I think it must be someone with transcendent abilities who doesn't show themselves very often.
So like a Adepti.
And fox envoys are nothing new. Stories have been told about them in Inazuma since ancient times.
Ah, yes, the ancient times, as it was said, as it was foretold.
You must have met Kuji Yae before. Well, she's a fox envoy.
Yeah.
That got me thinking. Maybe there are fox envoys out there in Inazuma that people just don't know about. And maybe Tsubaki is one of them.
I mean, that's a great possibility.
Whoa! So Inazuma also has supernatural beings?
I'm not Superman. My brain really just tried to prevent that from happening, but it's like, she said supernatural. I couldn't resist it.
When you say also...
Are you saying that there are other supernatural beings outside of here?
Well, before Inazuma, we spent some time in Liyue. They have lots of supernatural beings there, like the Adepti.
The Adepti. You know, I actually wonder what the Adepti would mean to someone like her, though.
All kinds of them, too. Up in the sky, down below the ground, in the water.
Because the way that Paimon's describing it, Adepti could be anything.
Really? I've come across such things being asserted in books, but to hear someone talk about it from first-hand experience is extremely surprising.
Yeah? Well, you know, you travel the world for a little bit and you get off this island. You'll definitely find a Adepti or two. No promises on that, but you'll find something weird.
So Liyue lives up to its reputation. Its culture has a long history and gives rise to the most beautiful legends. Quite captivating.
You know, this kind of feels like Fiona from Shrek, or like how Elizabeth from BioShock. You know, you have two cramped up characters that are captivated, or that are captive in a prison of sorts, and they see the world through like outside perspective of others and live through the perspective that is written in their dreams. So it's kind of interesting that she's like, oh yeah. And it's like, she's not as captive as somebody in that situation, but she's very captive in her own right. And the isolation of being on an island that has an embargo would lead you to speak in the way she just did about another nation.
You should come visit Liyue with us sometime. The best part is, they have loads and loads of delicious delicacies.
Delicacies. We need to break her free. We will. All right. Get my bicycle, Jer. We're gonna put a blanket over her, and I'm gonna fly over a pothole with the power of bike and friendship. This is now a heist. It's always been a heist.
Really? I would love that.
That's good.
Speaking of delicacies, Traveler, Paimon, have you eaten your fill?
No. I could always eat more.
Oh, Paimon has.
What? Paimon's actually full for once?
Excellent. Then let's collect the kimono. Then we can pay a visit to my mother's mysterious and transcendent friend.
Maybe she's just a regular friend that happens to be a shut-in. But, okay. Let's go see the transcendent one. Also, I like how they shoot you into position with your character and just have you chilling here. They're like, okay, you're done with your meeting? Control H. And enter. I guess there's a way to wait, pause. I think no. I think it's going to let us do that. Yeah. Yeah, the camera definitely doesn't want that. That's sad, because that would be a great angle. Maybe I put too much thought into, like, in-game screenshots like that sometimes. But I just really wanted that shot. Can I get some food to go? Okay, so she does have some recipes too. I think I'll do them right now just because that is a decent amount of cash, but nonetheless. We know where we gotta come back to now, at the very least. A food affair. I feel like I unnecessarily teleported right there. I was like, isn't the kimono shop just like right up the street?
Your garment is ready, Miss Kamisato. I've folded and packaged it for you.
That's nice.
Oh, and the other item we discussed? That's ready too.
Yeah? Are we still going to get it?
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. It is a beautiful piece of clothing, and it was a pleasure to work on. See you again next time.
See you again. You need to lay down. We'll try to work from PS4 app. Thanks for chilling, Jer. Hopefully you have a good sleep. And yeah, hopefully you get into some cool stuff later.
Traveler, I have a gift for you.
Really?
Whoa, looks super fancy. Is that for wearing in your hair?
A hairpiece? Yo. It might not be kimono wear, but we're getting something.
It's a hairpin in the style of a white heron. As well as a hair accessory, you can also use it as an ornament.
That's pretty cool.
I couldn't ask for your help and offer nothing at all in return. So this is my gift to you.
It's a beautiful gift. Thank you very much. I'll take very good care of it.
I'm glad you like it.
Speaking of white herons, that's what your title means, doesn't it? Shirasagi Himegimi. So this gift is like a little piece of yourself. It's just as elegant and beautiful as you are.
That's sweet, thoughtful, and also not technically invading the personal line that she set to begin with the outfit thing. I mean, I still don't agree with the outfit thing because I want more cosmetic changes inside the game. Granted, I don't want them to be the price that they are, but still. It'd be nice to see more variation in outfits.
You flatter me, Paimon. If this gift reminds you of me, that is all I could ask for.
I
love the joy that she expresses in this one, though.
It definitely will. Alright, well, now we've got what we came for. We can set off.
The real question is, will we get to see this hairpin in Traveler's Head now?
Time
Boys, we are going to see Tsubaki. Oh, yeah, we can. Key items, not key items. I was like, key items? Key items? It's for the teapot specifically. That's interesting. Though also not surprising. Do they just want us to keep going forward? Like, we both have to go past this, but also down? Okay. Head over to the designated area in the notebook. So, you know, at the very least, at least we have a teleporter here. And it hasn't actually told us to go higher yet, so... yeah. We're on the right plane. It's just we need to go over now. Oh, yeah, it's the cave that we accidentally fell into earlier. Earlier when we were first here.
A transcendent being lives here?
Can you not believe that a transcendent being lives here?
Ugh. If someone lives here, then why is it so chilly?
I mean, maybe they like it cold.
I'm asking myself the same question.
Also, it's a cave.
How strange. I'm quite sure that this is the location my mother wrote about, but surely...
Maybe we got it wrong. Maybe Tsubaki really is a fox envoy.
I'm starting to have second thoughts.
About?
But since we're here, I still think we should go inside and explore in full.
I mean, it's better than walking out and then discovering we were in the right place to begin with. So yeah, why not?
Yeah, makes sense. Who knows? Maybe there's a surprise waiting in there for us. So, what does the notebook say exactly?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Let me think.
After all, we can't help you find it if we don't know what we're looking for.
A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately, I face eastward and call out Tsubaki's name 7 times. In the blink of an eye, I'm standing on the path that leads to her house.
This sounds less like a situation of... This sounds more like we're trying to summon Bloody Mary at this point.
Sounds like a fairy tale. So your mom would do a little ritual, and just like that, Tsubaki would come to meet her?
It does sound a lot like an Adeptus, actually.
I have a feeling that it could be some sort of code.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a code, considering secret friend that nobody knew about.
Let's get a little closer before coming to any conclusions.
Good idea.
Let's do it. Okay. Quest area reached. It doesn't seem like they want me to scan anything. Maybe I just have to Geet. I gotta geet deep enough inside the cave. Wait, no. It is a search quest. Which, maybe I ran right past Aikfu already, but we shall see. I don't see anything too out the
There
ordinary.
are some bushes on the rocks in here. Could that be anything?
Bushes on the rocks in here. Do. Right here? The fact that they put a orb right there, they just kind of look at me like, hey. I mean, the other side that we're not on is probably the closest. Yeah, you definitely should be doing it from that side. Okay. No, so we definitely passed what we were looking for, which means we gotta go back outside of this little area, but at least we got a tree crystal of sorts out of it. The wall shrubs. So those should be it? Or that's what I assume would be it. As it both looks like there's kind of a crack right here. Yeah. This wall looks a bit odd. Leave without doing anything. Knock once. Knock twice. Stone wall didn't react at all. Looks a bit odd. Just knock once. Knock 4 times. Knock 7. Some strange sounds can be heard coming from within the stone wall.
Strange. There's nothing in here. Let's keep looking around.
There's nothing in here now. Double check real quick. The same bushes are over here, so deduction says we should go over here. Yep. This wall looks a bit odd as well. Knock once. Knock 4 times. Knock 7. Strange sound can be heard coming from within the wall. Investigate.
Did it open? Did it open? Did our Inazuma Deptus leave any treasure here?
What's this?
What is it?
Huh. Looks like a book.
It seems to be another notebook. Could it be Tsubaki's notebook?
Possibly?
Let's step back outside now. The atmosphere here is different than I'd imagined. Somehow, it makes me a little reluctant to open the notebook.
I had to rewind for a second. Considering she's an ice type and she started talking about how drafty it was here, I can only imagine how drafty this cave actually is.
Paimon knows what you mean. Reading in low light is really bad for your eyes. Come on, let's get back outside.
You're not wrong, Paimon. As that's how some of us ended up with glasses. Alright, boys. Let's get going. I would have teleported out to a slightly different area, but I'm pretty sure they're going to have the waypoint I need to be at right outside of here. No, it looks like it's above. Also, I'm heading deeper into the cabin, so it is what it is. Let us hit our telly real quick. We still had to walk through, but I guess it cut down on some of the walk because it put us directly above it.
Here will do just fine.
Go on.
Alright, let's see what the notebook says. Ooh, Paimon bets it's all about mysterious treasure. So exciting!
Hey, Paimon.
What is it? Why are you whispering all of a sudden? You're making Paimon nervous.
Come with me. Let's go over there.
Oh, you want to let Ayaka read the notebook without distraction. Seems whatever's written in there must be pretty major after all.
I mean, it makes sense to give her a little privacy on this.
But, based on her expression, probably not a treasure map.
More than likely not a treasure map, Pi. Chill out, Paimon, right? This girl was meant to be a pirate or something. She always out here talking about some treasure.
What could it be?
I imagine notation from her mom herself? Or something of a similar nature.
Traveler, Paimon, sorry to keep you waiting so long.
It was a perfectly it was a perfect amount of time.
No worries, it wasn't long at all. You're a very fast reader.
Right? Have you finished reading the notebook?
Yes, I have. I think I ought to share the truth of this notebook with you both.
Do it.
Even though the contents are completely different than what I was expecting.
Different how? You mean it wasn't a Fox Envoy who wrote this?
It was her mom writing it, but as like a separate personality.
Not a Fox Envoy, no. It turns out that Tsubaki's real identity
Yeah?
is my mother herself.
Okay. Alright. I need to be stopped. I need to be stopped. But good to know.
Huh?
Surprised? Me too. But that's what it says at the very beginning of the notebook.
Well, nice of her to announce herself so forwardly inside of the notebook.
Tsubaki and I are the same person, and yet we are different. When I become Tsubaki, I stop being Kamisato Kayo and become the most ordinary woman in the world.
This is where we find out she left off to go live a normal life away from all the stresses.
What follows in these pages is the ordinary, everyday life of a regular person. Nothing more, nothing less.
I could see why she'd want to get away from it, though.
This notebook is, for the most part, a collection of my mother's musings, both private and trivial. All of the things we thought were about Tsubaki were in fact about my mother herself.
That's nice to have, though.
So that means that the kimono design and the international dishes
Are things that my mother wished to try, yes. I'm sure this all sounds utterly bizarre to you, but to me at least, my mother's behavior is completely understandable.
No, it makes perfect sense.
Or to put it another way, I actually have another side to myself as well.
You don't say.
I was at a loss for words when I started reading the contents of the notebook. It almost felt like someone had looked inside my mind, examined my thoughts, and then written them all down on paper.
Now that's what I'm talking about when I say one and the same.
Ayaka.
From the moment my mother married my father, she became the mother of the Kamisato household. And with that came all sorts of duties. At the same time, the prestige of the Yashiro Commission brought its own share of responsibility.
What was her life like before that, though? Like, was she bare bones common, or like was she somewhat nobility? Like, I assume somewhat nobility, so she had some idea of that lifestyle, just not to the degree that marrying your father would have brought it to her.
On top of that, every action she ever took was seen as representing the Kamisato clan. People were always watching her. Under such circumstances, she never had much time to do the things she really wanted to do.
That also makes a lot of sense, and also adds to the explaining of why she did what she did, how she did it.
After my father passed away, Ayato and I took over responsibility for the affairs of the clan. We ran into all sorts of difficulties during that time. I'm not sure if people outside the clan could ever imagine what it was like.
I mean, considering you're part of the big three that run this whole nation state country capital, no, you're right. A lot of people can't imagine what you or the other two families are really going through.
Every time I found myself up against a difficult issue, I'd ask myself, did my mother go through this too? What would she have done in this situation?
I mean, good questions to ask.
Maybe it's because it had been so long since I last saw her, but somehow, all that was left of her in my mind was the side of her that inspired awe and commanded respect.
I mean, that's not a bad image to have in your head left over of somebody like that.
But my image of her was incorrect.
I guess in some ways.
When I read this notebook, I realized she was just like me. Underneath whatever position she may have held, she was just an ordinary person.
And that's how it should be. You do what you have to do in the public to remain dignified, but honestly, hold on to your humanity. Because once they take it, it's hard to get that back.
She liked pretty kimonos. She wanted to try food from different places. She yearned to see sights she'd never seen before. Maybe this all sounds immature to you, but I feel just the same way. I want to live life not as Kamisato Ayaka, but as an ordinary woman.
And that's why part of your goal and the way that you approach things seems to be dividing the classes in this whole system that currently exists to begin with.
Mother wrote that she'd always wanted to go to a local Inazuman festival. She said that sometimes, on a clear night, if you looked out from our house, you could see lights off in the distance.
So that's why you had so much hesitation on what to do when you saw the festival poster. Gotcha. That makes so much sense.
I've seen those lights too. It looks so lively with so many people. And it's so brightly lit, it makes the whole sky glow. Of course, sometimes it does make me a bit anxious from a public order perspective.
Once again, I mean, understandable considering you're a part of the people who make the festivals run in the first place. So there has to be some weariness there.
But for someone of my position to just show up at a festival with no warning, it could be considered improper etiquette. Especially in my parents' generation, when the Yashiro Commission didn't have a particularly close relationship with the populace.
I mean, I guess that's something to take into consideration, the etiquette of it all, and that's always going to be the bummer of having a position like this, because you could want to do it. You could be presenting yourself at the best you possibly can at any point, but if it's technically not the etiquette that it should be presented in, it's still wrong. Even if somehow you presented it in the best way you could.
Even if no one stopped us, the idea of the Yashiro Commission going out into the crowd, it'd certainly draw some strange looks. People would probably start thinking there was trouble afoot.
I mean, based on how you present yourself and other things in that nature, probably from current situations, yeah. But if you built the relationship out, maybe not.
Mother said that she didn't want to put people on edge. She wanted everyone to enjoy the fun and freedom of the festival. She didn't want to disturb them, and didn't have much free time anyway, so she never went. Not even once.
And that's a killer, because she killed her own enjoyment and want to go to the festival for everybody else's, which is a very noble sacrifice considering she was a public figure in her own right. So props to her, but also, damn, that kind of sucks.
Aw, so the kimono design, that must have been the outfit she planned on wearing if she ever did go to a festival, right?
Honestly, I could very much see that.
That's right. And sometimes, festivals sell international food. She wanted to try that too. I hope this isn't a disrespectful thing to say, but I never knew my mother was so in touch with her inner child.
I get how you meant it, and I also get what you meant by it could have been disrespectful. It's just interesting. Ayaka, your overall analysis of things is interesting.
Well, that's not disrespectful at all. Paimon thinks your mom was the best of both. A big softy on the inside and a big sense of responsibility on the outside.
Honestly. And you very much represent those same traits.
Without knowing it, I've ended up fulfilling several of my mother's wishes already. But going to a festival is the one thing that I cannot do for her.
Why not?
Perhaps this is one thing that can simply never be.
You've already achieved so many things. It's not your fault. It's just the way things are.
I understand. Thank you. I think I realize something now.
What do you realize?
Mother and I are so similar in so many ways. The things she faced are things that I too will go on to face.
And I guess that's a good reason for you to have found her notebook, because it gives you some kind of idea of how to be a little bit more free with yourself than what she got to be.
She chose to place her unfulfilled wishes onto the identity of Tsubaki. As for me, I've already decided.
What did you decide?
Oh, so you decided on an alter ego too?
I think she's saying that she's just going to live them out versus having to push them off to an alter ego.
No, I don't plan to do anything like that. I think I will set myself a new goal. To live each day without regrets.
The goal we all hope to achieve in our lives.
So, Traveler,
Yes?
Deep breaths, Ayaka. Deep breaths.
I love how she's hyping herself up and then you just got Paimon sitting here like, yeah, deep breaths.
Would you be at all interested in checking out an Inazuman festival?
Yes, I would.
Paimon's been dying to go ever since we saw that poster. Paimon would love to go with you, Ayaka.
So you've really never been to a festival?
Hey, come on, don't make fun. It's just because I used to have the same concerns my mother did. But now, I don't think I need to worry about it so much.
I mean, that's fair. Times have changed, you're a different person, and honestly, the way that people seem to have a connection to you, or at least a respect for you, I think they would have some admiration for you coming to live out like the common people for at least a day.
I'm going to be true to myself and fulfill the wish that my mother and I shared. I know that you of all people can understand me going my own way on this.
Honestly, yeah. Big respect.
So, let's do this, you and me. Let's go to a festival together.
I'd love to join.
Paimon wants to come. Festivals here have loads of tasty snacks too, right? Oh, and fun and games.
Great. Thanks, you guys.
I was waiting on that little Paimon laugh that they wrote in, but then it just never came.
If we head over now, we should still make it in time.
Ironic that we did all of this on the day of the festival.
Oh, good point. Today is the last day, right? What are we waiting for? Let's go!
Ironic that we did all of this on the last day of the festival, on top of that.
Let us go. For half a second, I was like, Ayaka Island. And I was like, it's not what it's called. It should be called Ayaka Island, though. Go back to the quest, because we accidentally clicked off. With you. All right. 200 meters ain't bad. "200 meters ain't bad." And then you sit up here and you exhaust all your stamina. It's like, I don't want to have to rerun this, so let me run this safely. Could y'all chill out? I don't want to have to smoke y'all.
We're here! But it doesn't seem as lively as Paimon imagined. What's going on?
That's a good question, though it is the last day of the festival, so that kind of makes sense.
Since it's the final day, many of the visitors must have already returned home.
Yeah, That's kind of how the conventions go too.
I've heard that the peddlers often close up shop earlier on the last day because there are fewer people around.
Are we too late?
I'll go and ask. Whatever happens, I at least need to go inside just this once.
Let's go.
That's the way to go. We'll be right there with you.
Go to the festival with Ayaka? Bet. Also, I love how they said you guys gonna walk in slow motion though.
It hasn't closed yet. It's just that there aren't many people left. Let's hurry and see as much as we can.
Let's do it.
Hey, look at that stall. They have so many masks.
And that's just what's left over. Imagine what we missed out on.
Paimon's heard that everyone's supposed to wear a mask at these kinds of festivals. Is that rule still around nowadays, or...?
That used to be the custom, yes. And today, it's still a popular way to dress up during festivals. But it's not a hard and fast rule.
Well, glad that there's some tradition still there, but, you know, it changed for the times.
Hey, is that who I think it is? Miss Kamisato, right?
It is I, Miss Kamisato. How may I help you?
Oh, greetings.
People seem to recognize Ayaka wherever we go. Guess that's just what it's like when you're a famous Inazuman.
I mean, if they could just recognize people who are outsiders from just looking at them, I'm pretty sure they could recognize somebody who's an ultra insider, so... Hey, not too shocked.
But of course! The Kamisato clan leads the Yashiro Commission. It's one of the most well-known clans in Inazuma.
See, that exactly right there.
Not least because back when Master and Miss Kamisato had just taken over the family's affairs, they used to make public appearances all the time.
Yeah?
Some of the younger generations have never even seen Miss Kamisato in person before. Being the age I am, I'm lucky enough to have seen her on many occasions over the years.
You got something to tell us, pal?
You're too kind. My brother and I simply go where we must to fulfill our duties.
But this is the first time I've seen anyone from your family at a festival. There must be some official business, I take it.
Nah, just enjoying ourselves.
Oh, there isn't actually. Today, I'm taking my traveler friend here around to see the sights.
Oh, a traveler? Huh, now that you mention it, you do look like you've come a long way to get here.
I love how he was just standing there looking at us inside these clothes that we didn't switch out because, you know, y'all can't have a nice kimono, right? And it didn't click with him until she said something about it.
First time in Inazuma? Hope you enjoy yourself, young one.
Why, thank you.
Excuse me 1 second. Hey everyone, listen up! Don't close up yet! Miss Kamisato has come to join the festival!
Yo, these last 8 vendors that didn't close early, they got some hype on them. And yo.
No, it's not like that. Please, there's no need to make a fuss. We're just here to...
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot, mister. If you hadn't let them know, they'd start closing down about now, right? At least it sure looks like that time of day.
Yep, you got it. But on account of this being the first time Miss Kamisato has ever come to the festival, it seems only fair to keep things open a little longer.
I mean, which isn't wrong, and if she wanted to experience the things, it's a special occasion for them just as much as it's a special occasion for her. And I feel like it's selfish to deny either side what they want out of this.
Oh, here's a couple of masks for you. On the house.
No. You've been far too accommodating to us already. We couldn't possibly...
Don't give me all that. Here you go.
Such a nice guy.
Here you go. It's not often that we regular folks get some attention from the Yashiro Commission, so I've got to mark the occasion somehow. Besides, it'll make me look bad if you refuse.
See, he gets it, and he's not wrong. Very much this other situation, but like he's very forward-coming with it, and he's not wrong. He's not wrong on the Yashiro Commission part either. It's just like, if you're just regular dudes, and these grand rule makers that happen to be like famous in your area come down from the heavens and bless upon you for a day, yeah, no. That's an experience on both sides. Come on now. Take the hospitality.
But... Okay, I think I understand.
Thank you for your generosity, sir.
It's my pleasure. You have yourself a good time.
Sir, do you have anything for Paimon?
Oh, hello there, kiddo. I'm sorry, but we don't have any masks in your size.
Oh, I like his reaction to Paimon. Also, this proves my point from earlier, Paimon, about the kimonos, which, like, those are tailor-made, and that makes sense, but you know.
Huh? Surely you're not gonna let Paimon be the only one at the festival without a mask?
Poor little Paimon.
Paimon, don't worry. Wearing a mask is optional.
But Paimon wants the option.
Paimon doesn't want to feel left out.
How about a tree leaf? That should be enough to cover up that little face of yours.
I don't know how to feel about that. That's like cute, but that's also like sad.
What? No way!
Oh, okay then. In that case, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do right now. But don't you worry, kiddo. I'll have a mini mask made specially for you when I get back.
Aw, that's ultra nice.
I cannot thank you enough.
Aw, it's nothing. But I won't hold you up any longer. You should go and enjoy the festival while everything's still lit up.
All right. Traveler, shall we?
I think it'd be cool to go to a festival kind of like this.
Oh, wait. Just one thing.
What's the one thing?
I need to explain myself. I got a little nervous back there and I just made up any old excuse. But don't think of this as me taking you sightseeing, please.
This girl here.
I brought you here because I genuinely wanted to spend time with you.
I sensed that. Don't worry, Ayaka. No misunderstanding here.
Okay, great.
I like how the Traveler brings out parts of people that they've long since hidden away. She's just creating bonds, getting in touch with people's inner selves. They said, you got a slow walk, but the minute that Ayaka stops, we just gonna launch you wherever you go.
Traveler, look! This stall's doing fortune slips.
Fortune slips? Reap my fortune.
Miss Kamisato, hello there. You're out with friends today? Oh, what a rare privilege. Welcome, welcome. Would you like to give it a go?
Yeah.
Okay. How much is it per draw?
I wouldn't expect you to know this, but the Yashiro Commission was very good to my uncle on my father's side at one point in time. Thinking about it, it was when your father was around. I think he dealt with it personally.
Yeah? What'd he do?
So you see, how could I possibly take your money?
What? Are you sure?
Of course. If you like what you see, then please, be my guest. Same goes for your two friends here.
And that's part of the thing about her being so out of touch with it, though. Like, I'm not saying she should just write off of the things that her family's done, but at the same time, by not knowing what they've done for the commoners, even though she wants to help the common people, she's kind of limiting the scope of what she can do because she doesn't know how to interact with them, which means she doesn't know how to help them.
Traveler? Paimon? What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
It seems like everyone wants to do something nice for Ayaka. So, if they insist, who are we to resist?
That's a good statement right there. If they're offering, who are we to refuse? I enjoy being a VIP by association. I kind of want to go with that.
Well, if that's how you feel, then okay. We'll take you up on your kind offer, sir. Let's each do a draw.
Alrighty then. Whenever you're ready. Draw a slip and reveal your fortune.
Give me good fortune. Quick to cylinder to draw a fortune slip. Successfully drawn a fortune slip. Open it quick.
Open it up and see how you fare.
Whoa!
Which one did you get? Paimon got Rising Fortune.
Of course you did, Paimon.
No way! We got the same one! Traveler, what did you get?
Mine says great fortune from the world.
Wow, you're so lucky.
Ah, congratulations are in order. Here's what great fortune from the world means. Wealth shall come to you. You shall reap a bountiful harvest, and all shall transpire in line with your wishes. In other words, your good luck isn't about to run out anytime soon.
Well, that's a hell of a thing to get on a poll.
What a great sign! Good things lie ahead!
Hopefully.
Congratulations.
You all have very fine fortunes lined up. With this kind of luck, you'll certainly be able to achieve anything that you wish.
Well, thank you, kind fortune man.
Well said! Here's hoping that our good luck will never run out!
I wonder if Paimon would have been this enthusiastic if she wouldn't have got as lucky on hers. Just gonna grab a firefly while nobody's paying attention. You know, you gotta grab yourself a little firefly.
This food stall sells all kinds of Inazuman specialties. Anything you want to eat, it's my treat.
Aw, thank you, Ayaka.
Wow, it all looks so good! Is it okay if Paimon has one of everything?
I was like, you should have said that to Paimon. Although I do want some of these dumplings, dude. Every few months or so, I'll look around in my area and I'm just searching. I'm like, I really want some dumplings like these. And like, I know they're not the hardest thing to make, but honestly, just like, I want to experience them right.
Of course it is.
Thank you, Miss Ayaka.
But we don't want anything to go to waste. Let's try them one at a time.
Exact. I mean, yeah. Would it go to waste with you, Paimon? If anything, just letting it sit there is more of a waste than anything else.
Ooh, Ayaka, Paimon wants those dango.
Some good dango would be good.
Sure.
I'll have one of those pink pancake things.
Uh-huh, those look good too. Ooh, but so do the egg rolls. Paimon will try an egg roll too, please.
All right then. I too shall have a Sakura mochi.
Sakura mochi?
All right, coming right up.
You try some fresh snacks.
This sakura mochi is just delicious.
Not bad, huh? It's one of our best sellers.
Tell me more. Tell me more about your great selling food, sir.
Oh, please, sir. Paimon would like some more.
I like. I don't even feel like they're throwing in some of the references sometimes, but it's just like the delivery on it makes it feel like that.
I don't know if it's rude of me to ask, but how is this kind of snack actually made?
You want to try your hand at making it yourself? No problem. Just give me a second and I'll write out the recipe for you.
That's very nice of this guy. He's like, you know, I might be cutting my business, but here you go. Here goes some information.
Ooh, a new recipe?
Are you sure about this? If you share the recipe, isn't that tantamount to giving away your trade secrets or something?
Right?
Well, it was you who gave Kiminami Restaurant that recipe for an overseas dish, wasn't it?
Yes. Yes, it was.
She and I are good friends. We trade culinary tips all the time.
Well, I guess this is just the way of the cook now.
Here you go. Just treat it as me returning a favor on behalf of my friend.
Thank you so much. I will study it very carefully and try my best to do it justice.
Ah, yes. The kitchen of justice.
You there. You want the recipe too? Go on, I can see that you enjoyed it.
Thanks, boss.
There's no greater feeling than creating delicious food with your own two hands. You should definitely give it a try.
All right. I'll go make some food now.
I will. Once I've learned how to make it, will you two be my taste testers?
Of course.
Oh, definitely. Can't wait.
Look forward to it already.
All right. I'll do my best.
Let's go.
Well, we may have arrived near the end of the festival, but it's still been super fun. Paimon approves.
Yes, I agree. To spend the festival together with you today has been a truly wonderful experience.
Did it just rubber band us in?
This stall sells prayer plaques. It's an Inazuman tradition. You draw your wish onto a pentagonal piece of wood called a prayer plaque and pray that it will come true.
Let us draw the ultimate prayer. Also, I wonder if they're going to tell her that Leawood does something similar.
Sounds similar to the way people in Liyue release lanterns during Lantern Rite. Those are used for making wishes too.
Alright, I need to be stopped. But also, good that they made the callback right there.
Welcome. Looking for prayer plaques? Every wish is sacred, and you've still got time to make yours before the festival ends.
Of course we're looking to make a prayer plaque.
Looks fun. Shall we give it a try?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. There's writing and drawing involved? Ugh, count Paimon out then. Paimon's head's feeling kind of fuzzy after eating so much just now. Not the best time for an intense burst of mental activity.
Intense burst of mental activity. Okay, Pi.
2 prayer plaques, please, sir.
2 prayer plaques for the young lady. There you go.
Traveler, have you decided on your wish?
Yep. How about you?
Yes.
You can either draw a picture to represent your wish or write it out in words. Either way, once you've committed your wish onto your plaque, please hang it onto the prayer rack.
I wonder what the prayer dudes that sell these do with them after the festivals.
Wait, so they'll be on public display? Alright, well, let's see what you got.
You hang your completed prayer plaque up.
Mine. May I see yours?
You got it. Reunited.
This is you and your brother, isn't it?
It is. And this is you with a bunch of friends, right?
It's lovely.
Yeah. I want him back.
You'll be back together one day. Paimon believes it, and you should too.
I believe it too. Your wish will surely come true. And I will keep you in my prayers.
Aw, Ayaka.
Ayaka, what did you draw? Is that Tenchukaku?
That's right. I wish for peace and happiness for everyone in Inazuma, and good health for my family and friends.
That's a pretty good wish.
I do hope that wish can come true.
It will.
Thank you. That gives me hope. I think that might be all we have time for today.
Aw, it's time to leave already?
Looks like it, Pi.
I'm afraid so. The festival is coming to a close. Time flies when you're having fun. It seems to flow away from you like a rushing river, as precious and short-lived as a cherry blossom dancing in the wind.
I like how she had to phrase all this in such a manner.
It's time to leave.
You return to Shinji Forest with Ayaka.
Traveler, today was the first time in my life that I've ever been to a festival. You've known me for some time now. I think you understand my personality, don't you?
I think I do.
Knowing me, I just know that today could not have been such a happy day without you.
Well, that's good to hear.
So thank you. Today really meant a lot to me. And the memories will always have a special place in my heart.
I'm glad we could create such a meaningful experience.
Festivals are great. There aren't many rules. Everyone has that smile that comes from deep inside. And it's just so carefree and happy. If I ever get the chance, I want to go again.
I'd like to go again too.
You too? Great! You know, we're kind of similar, with both of us having a brother.
Yeah? You don't say. That's like the greatest similarity ever.
Sometimes, I feel like I can relate to the determination you must have to get your brother back.
Yes, he means an awful lot to me. Finding him is the whole reason for my journey.
I understand. Family bonds are inseparable. No one can break them. They are the most important roots we have in this world.
You're not wrong.
You will find him. Come what may, you must never give up. I will always be here for you as your... as your friend. I will always support you.
I like how she had to clear her throat for that. She's like, hold on. Thanks for being a splendid host today. Today made me very happy too. Thank you, Ayaka. Ah, the way she lit up for that.
As long as you're happy, I'm happy.
Can we just eternally hug Ayaka?
Oh, Traveler. Huh? There's something that I'd like to do. If you could spare me yet another moment. Please, keep your eyes on me.
That-
What do you think of my dance? Did you like it?
I loved it. That fully rendered out cutscene was definitely worth it.
It was so pretty.
Right? Definitely kept this girl elegant all the way through.
Beautiful, elegant, and something else Paimon can't put into words. Paimon doesn't really know what it was, but it is art.
It was delightful.
I'm not very good at this kind of dance. So, as long as I didn't embarrass myself, that's all that matters.
This girl here.
I just had a sudden urge, and I ran with it.
Well, that's good.
In a way, that sort of sums up today for me. Dancing like nobody's watching.
There's nothing wrong with that. You're a pleasure to be around.
That goes for you, too.
Aw.
When I'm with you, time seems to slow down and speed up at the same time.
That's usually how time works around people you enjoy.
Anyway, it looks like this is goodbye for today.
Yeah. But we'll have to do it again soon.
I can see myself the rest of the way back.
Good night, Ayaka.
Good night, traveler.
And like that, Ayaka went away for the night. Not gone for long, but missed already. I swear, every time they use Traveler's voice, it catches me off guard. The Whispers of the Crane and the White Rabbit. We have completed that much. Do I have to do both? Yeah, you gotta do both. Do. I feel like that's also going to take roughly 3.5 hours. And your boy needs to do some stuff on the earlier part of the day today, so I think we're going to call it for now and then just come back with the firework girl later, just because we're blocked out from this until then. But hopefully it's just as cool as what we just experienced, because I think that was a really good story mission. But with that being said, we're over at the end of the box, where I gotta say thank you dudes for coming through and chilling on this beautiful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you. Hopefully you sat up here and you enjoyed yourself, and I provide you with some form of entertainment. To new dudes, thank you for coming through. If you sat up here and subscribe, welcome to the Cereal Bowl Nation, greatest nation on the internet. If you ain't know it, now you know it. Hopefully you're doing super duper, and I provide you with your vitamins and nutrients for your entertainment breakfast. Returning dudes, as always, thank you for coming through, sharing your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations, all that goodness that makes me want to stream longer, better, faster, stronger, just to talk to you guys on a more consistent basis. To anybody who's checking this out in post, if you'd like to sit up here and leave a comment, feel free to leave a comment down below. Rather you're telling me about the pack that you pulled on recently, rather you're talking about your teams, or if you just want to say hey, feel free to, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. To anybody who isn't aware, we also stream on the Twitch side of things, so you could check that out, as well as any of our other social medias via the names currently on screen, as well as the link down in the description. So if you're looking for me outside of here, check me out in all those places. Or if you like to keep things on the YouTube side of things, there's a video currently on the screen as well as other videos that are on the channel. So plenty of stuff for you to check out between now and the next stream. If you haven't already, feel free to like if you enjoyed this video. If you didn't, feel free to do that as well. Share the video if you haven't, as it gets it out to more people. And yeah, with all that being said, dudes, thank you so much. Much. Peace out. That's a wrap. And I'll catch you guys later.